the universe is not immortal. And its death may have begun long ago. Have you ever looked up at the sky and felt your heart fall quiet, not because of the beauty, but because of something you couldn't name? That overwhelming sense of being small, in the face of something unimaginably vast. Have you ever asked yourself, where did the universe begin? Why is there something instead of nothing? And if there was a beginning, could there be an end? They say the universe was born from a big bang, a moment when nothing suddenly exploded into everything: time, space, matter, energy. From nothingness, the universe appeared, like a dream just opening its eyes. But what came before that? Who, or what, began it all? Science remains silent. Philosophy offers theories. Spirituality smiles and says, some questions don't need answers. Because you are already part of the answer. Maybe the universe is a living being, an immense consciousness learning to understand itself. And you, me, all of us, are tiny sparks in its journey of discovery. Perhaps, when we look up at the night sky and feel something that can't be put into words. That's the moment the universe is whispering to us. Do you remember who I am? If there was a beginning, will there also be an end? What happens when the last stars fade, time stops flowing, and everything that ever existed simply vanishes? Let's journey into that space between life and death, between two ends of eternity. Before there was light. Before time could flow. Before even the stars existed. The universe was a single, infinitely small point. No space to contain it. No one to name it. And yet, within that speck was everything: galaxies, stars, planets. You. And me. Then, something happened, not an explosion, but an expansion. Space and time burst forth. Time began to move. Space began to stretch. The first light spoke into the darkness. They call it the Big Bang. But did it really bang? Or was it simply the invisible becoming visible? After the Big Bang came a sea of unimaginable energy, hot, chaotic, powerful. But it cooled, it calmed. And began to shape all things. Tiny particles, protons, neutrons, electrons, carried the mission of creating every atom that would ever exist. Hydrogen, helium, and heavier elements, forged in the dying hearts of stars. And so, one by one, stars were born. Galaxies emerged. Nebulae swirled, slowly, patiently. As if the universe was composing its very first poem. Have you ever wondered? Your eyes. Your heart. Your brain. They're made from atoms that once burned inside the core of a distant star. Yes. We are stardust. Not just in poetry, but in the truest scientific sense. And the most miraculous part is, if the universe hadn't expanded, if stars hadn't died to give birth to elements, there would be no blue planet. No life. No you. No me. So if there was a beginning, what could the ending be? There are several theories. Small blue diamond big freeze, the cold death. The universe expands forever. Stars burn out. Galaxies drift apart. Everything fades into eternal darkness, no energy, no life. Small blue diamond big crunch, a collapsing end. The universe stops expanding, and begins to contract. All matter and energy are pulled back into a single point. A crushing death, but perhaps the seed of a new universe. Small blue diamond big rip, a cosmic tear. The universe expands so rapidly that all bonds break. Galaxies. Stars. Planets. Even atoms, all are torn apart. A violent, ruthless finale. But then what? Maybe, when the universe completely dissolves, a new light emerges. A new consciousness. A new universe. Maybe, this isn't the first time. Maybe, we are living in the millionth cycle of a breathing, pulsing universe that endlessly expands and contracts. The universe may end. But you, the awareness within you, may never truly disappear. It may only change form. Like a dream, slowly waking up. The death of the universe may be its own rebirth. What do you think? Will the universe truly end? Or is it just shifting into a new form? Leave your thoughts below. And remember, that tiny stirring in your heart right now might just be a small big bang, birthing a brand new universe. Inside you.